Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you're there? Or maybe you were in the middle of a conversation and your brain just blanked out. If that sounds familiar, let me tell you something most people don't know. This is not a normal part of aging. In fact, one of the world's sharpest neurologists, Dr. Helen Sinclair, 85 years young and still mentally unstoppable, says your memory can bounce back faster than you think. And the best part, you only need 5 minutes a day. Today, I'll show you her science-backed memory recovery routine, featuring 3 brain-reviving habits, 2 powerhouse foods, and 1 unexpected method that 99% of people have never heard of, but could transform your brain in just weeks. Before we dive in, drop a comment below. What's your one goal for your brain this year? Sharper focus, better recall, less brain fog. Let's get started. Your brain's comeback begins now. Part 1. Reset your sleep, the brain's built-in detox system. Let's start with something simple but powerful: sleep. You've probably heard that sleep is important. But here's the real shocker. Your brain clears out up to 80% of its daily toxins only during deep sleep. That includes waste like beta amyloid, the same stuff linked to Alzheimer's. When you're not getting quality deep sleep, it's like your brain never takes out the trash. No matter how much you rest, you wake up foggy, forgetful, and drained. Your brain uses a system called the glymphatic system, like a nightly pressure wash, to flush out toxins. But it only activates during a stage called slow-wave sleep or deep sleep. Think of slow-wave sleep as your brain's cleaning crew. No deep sleep, no cleaning, just clutter, confusion, and memory lapses. And here's the kicker. Even if you sleep 8 hours, if it's not deep, your brain doesn't reboot. 3 common mistakes most people over 50 make. 1. Looking at phones or TVs before bed. Blue light blocks melatonin, your sleep hormone. 2. Having alcohol to relax. It disrupts your deep sleep cycle, even if it helps you doze off. 3. Late night snacking, especially sugary or high-carb foods that spike insulin and mess with sleep hormones. Real solutions that work. Dr. Sinclair's protocol. 1. Cut the screens at least 90 minutes before bed. Try reading a physical book or listening to relaxing music instead. 2. Soak your feet in warm water, around 104 degrees F/40 degrees C, for 10-15 minutes. Yes, it sounds old school, but studies confirm it draws blood flow downward, lowers your core temperature, and helps your brain cool down for deep sleep. 3. Magnesium glycinate before bed. It's a gentle, natural supplement that helps calm the nervous system, especially helpful if you feel anxious or tense at night. A 2022 study from Stanford University found that people who improved their slow-wave sleep by just 15% saw a 23% improvement in short-term memory in just 4 weeks. That's real transformation, no pills, no expensive gadgets, just better sleep. Do you know how much deep sleep you're getting each night? If you use a sleep tracker, comment your average below. Your memory reset starts while you sleep. And the best part, you can start fixing it tonight. Part 2. Feed your brain the 5 nutrients that rebuild memory from the inside out. Let us be clear. Your brain isn't running on hopes and dreams, it runs on nutrients. And if you're not feeding it what it needs, even the best sleep won't save your memory. Here, as something most people don't know. Your brain is made up of over 60% fat, not sugar, not protein, fat. So if you're eating low-fat everything and avoiding cholesterol like the plague, you may actually be starving your brain. The Memory Nutrition Pyramid, Dr. Sinclair's Core 5. Here are 5 proven nutrients that fuel memory, focus, and cognitive resilience, and the best part, they're available in everyday foods. 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, the brain's super lubricant. Found in salmon, mackerel, sardines, flaxseed oil, chia seeds. Why it matters. Omega-3s form the building blocks of brain cell membranes. They help signals travel faster, smoother, and reduce brain inflammation, which is a hidden memory killer. People who eat high omega-3 diets have 30% lower risk of cognitive decline. Framingham Heart Study, 2016. 2. Choline, the memory molecule builder. Found in egg yolks, liver, soybeans. Choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that drives memory and learning. Skipping egg yolks. You could be cutting off your brain's supply of raw memory fuel. 3. Anthocyanins, nature's brain armor. Found in blueberries, blackberries, red cabbage, purple sweet potatoes. These colorful antioxidants protect your brain from oxidative stress, a fancy term for cell rust. They also help improve blood flow to the brain, which means sharper focus. 4. Curcumin, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Found in turmeric, especially with black pepper for absorption. Chronic, low-grade inflammation has been linked to memory loss and brain fog. Curcumin crosses the blood-brain barrier, actively fighting inflammation inside your brain. Studies show that elderly populations in India, where turmeric is a staple, have some of the lowest Alzheimer's rates in the world. 5. Folate, vitamin B9, the brain's repair crew. Found in spinach, kale, broccoli, romaine lettuce. Folate helps with DNA repair in brain cells and keeps homocysteine levels low, a marker linked to dementia when too high. 3. Common nutrition mistakes that hurt your brain. 1. Avoiding all fats, you're not protecting your heart, you're starving your brain. 2. Relying on sugary snacks, they cause insulin spikes which increase brain fog. 3. Skipping leafy greens, one serving a day has been linked to slower brain aging. A brain-optimized breakfast idea. Try this tomorrow morning: 2 boiled eggs, 1 tablespoon flaxseed oil in a smoothie, 1 cup blueberries, 1 slice sprouted grain toast, 1 turmeric tea with black pepper. Delicious. Simple. Powerful. Do you eat any of these nutrients daily? Which one is hardest to include? Comment below. We might even drop a simple shopping list if enough people ask. Part 3. Activate your brain, the 5-minute movement that rewires memory. So far, you're sleeping better and feeding your brain right. Now let's talk about waking it up every single day. Because here's what most people don't realize. Your brain thrives on movement, but not just any kind. We're talking about specific cross-body exercises that activate both hemispheres of the brain and strengthen the bridge between them, the corpus callosum. It's like turning on both lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything becomes clear. The neuroscience behind it. When you cross your right hand to your left knee or your left elbow to your right side, you're forcing both sides of your brain to communicate in real time. This kind of movement boosts a compound called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as miracle grow for your brain. It helps create new neurons and strengthens the pathways that store memory. Dr. Sinclair's 5-minute brain gym routine. You don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, you just need your body and 5 focused minutes. Exercise 1. Cross-body knee taps. Stand up tall. Lift your right knee and tap it with your left elbow. Switch sides. Left knee, right elbow. Do 20-30 reps slowly and with control. Pro tip: breathe deeply and stay balanced. This isn't cardio, it's brain coordination. Exercise 2. Hand switch drill. Hold up your left hand in a thumbs up. At the same time, make an OK sign with your right hand. Now switch. Left hand makes the OK, right hand goes thumbs up. Repeat 20-30 times. At first, you'll probably laugh, your hands will fumble, your brain will glitch. That's the point. The struggle is the training. Every mistake is your brain forming new connections. Feeling foggy around 2-3 p.m. Step away from your screen and do 3 minutes of these moves. You'll feel your brain switch on, sharper, faster, more alive. The evidence. A 2018 study in the Journal of Cognitive Enhancement found that daily cross-lateral movement improved memory recall by 25% in seniors over 65 after just 4 weeks. And that was with only 5 minutes a day. When during the day do you feel most mentally tired? Morning, after lunch, or evening? Drop your answer below and try this exercise right before that time tomorrow. Part 4. Supercharge your memory, 4 techniques your brain actually loves. Let's be honest. Most people don't have a bad memory. They just never learned how memory actually works. Here's the truth. Your brain is wired to remember stories, locations, visuals, not random lists or flashcards. So if you're still trying to memorize things the way you did in school, that's probably why it's not sticking. The good news. There are 4 memory methods that align with how your brain naturally stores information, and anyone can learn them. Technique 1. The Memory Palace, aka the method of Los. This is an ancient technique used by Roman senators and world memory champions. It works like this. Imagine walking through your home. Each room is a memory station. Let's say you need to remember these items: apples, milk, batteries, toothpaste, and spinach. Visualize this. A giant apple is bouncing on your bed. Milk is leaking from your hallway ceiling. Batteries are rolling around the kitchen floor. Toothpaste is smeared all over your bathroom mirror. Spinach is growing out of your sofa cushions. The more weird and vivid, the better. When you get to the store, just take a mental walk through your house, and the items pop right into your mind. Technique 2. Multisensory encoding. Don't just read a name, say it out loud, hear it, shake their hand. The more senses you involve, the more memory anchors you create in the brain. Let's say you meet someone named Sarah Hill. Look her in the eye. Say, "Nice to meet you, Sarah Hill." Picture a hill made of books if she's a librarian, for example. Boom. That memory just went from 1 lane to 4. Technique 3. Spaced repetition. This is the most science-backed memory trick we have. Here's how it works. After learning something, review it. 1 hour later. Before bed. The next day. 1 week later. This interrupts your brain's forgetting curve and turns short-term info into long-term memory. It's not about how many times you review. It's about when you review. Technique 4. Neurolinking. Want to remember a new phone number? Break it into chunks and connect it to what you already know. Example: 555 321 1980. 555. Easy, it's every movie phone number. 321. Think countdown. 1980. Maybe your graduation year or when your child was born. Every link makes it harder for the brain to forget. The brain doesn't love facts. It loves relationships between facts. Common mistakes that block memory. Relying only on repetition without emotion or context. Trying to cram too much at once. Not using your imagination, a powerful memory booster. Which of these techniques sounds the most fun or useful to you? Comment your pick and try using it this week. You might surprise yourself. Part 5. Calm the fire, the silent brain killer that's stealing your memory. So you're sleeping better, you're feeding your brain right, you're moving smarter. You've got memory tools that actually work. Now it's time to face the stealth enemy of your brain, chronic stress. You might not feel stressed out, but your brain does. And here's what decades of research shows. Long-term stress literally shrinks the part of your brain responsible for memory. It's called the hippocampus, the memory command center. When you're under constant tension, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. And cortisol, in high doses, is like acid on a sponge, slowly corroding the very tissue that helps you recall names, events, and even your to-do list. What the science says. A study published in Neurology showed that seniors with elevated cortisol levels had significantly smaller hippocampus volume and performed worse on memory tests. Another study from UC Irvine found that even mild but persistent stress over a month led to declines in working memory and decision-making. This isn't woo-woo stress talk. It's neuroscience. 3 proven ways to flush stress from your brain daily. You don't need a therapist. You don't need a vacation. You just need 5-10 minutes and a little consistency. 1. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat 3-5 times. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's built-in rest mode, and drops cortisol like a rock. 2. Mindful mini meditation, even if you've never meditated. Sit quietly for 5–10 minutes. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath moving in and out. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back. No judgment. No pressure, just awareness. That's it. This tiny practice trains emotional regulation and helps keep brain inflammation in check. 3. Nature therapy, a green brain boost. You don't have to hike a mountain. Just 20 minutes in a local park, garden, or by a lake can lower cortisol levels by up to 25%. Nature Journal, 2019. Smell the flowers. Watch the trees move. Feel the breeze. Let your nervous system recalibrate. Common mistakes that keep you stressed. Skipping self-care because you're too busy. Multitasking non-stop. It actually increases mental fatigue. Consuming too much news or negative content, even passively. When was the last time you gave yourself real rest, not just a nap, but a mental reset? Comment, "I needed this reminder" if this part hit home. Or share your go-to method for calming down. Others might learn from you. Conclusion, your brain comeback starts now. Let's recap what we've uncovered today, because you now hold the keys to a sharper, younger, more powerful mind. The 5 brain rebirth strategies. 1. Reset your sleep. Prioritize deep, slow-wave rest so your brain can clean out the junk and reboot overnight. 2. Fuel your brain smartly. Load up on omega-3s, choline, antioxidants, and brain-friendly nutrients every day. 3. Activate both sides of your brain. Just 5 minutes of cross-body movement builds stronger, faster neural connections. 4. Use memory techniques that actually work, like memory palaces, multisensory recall, and spaced repetition. 5. Lower stress and cortisol. Breathe, move, meditate, and touch nature to keep your brain from burning out. Here's the truth. Your memory doesn't have to fade. Your energy doesn't have to dip. And your best years, they might be just ahead, not behind. Your brain is not breaking down. It's waiting for a reset. Even if you've struggled with forgetfulness, brain fog, or low focus, you can start reversing that today. And it doesn't require pills, expensive devices, or hours of work. Just 5 minutes a day. Your 7-day brain reboot challenge, starting tomorrow morning. 1. Do the 5-minute cross-body brain activation. 2. Eat 1 memory-boosting food from today's list. 3. Cut screen time 90 minutes before bed and soak your feet. Track how you feel. Write it down. And after 7 days, come back to this video and comment your results. We want to celebrate your wins, and your breakthroughs could inspire someone else. Let's talk. What's the one change you'll make today for your brain? Comment below. We read and reply to as many as we can. Got value from this video? Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with one person whose memory deserves a comeback. Because you're not just helping them. You're helping them remember who they really are. From all of us here, we believe in your brain. It's never too late to rebuild, to reset, and to thrive like never before. See you in the next video, and until then, keep learning, keep moving, and keep your mind alive.